咁啊，直播中啊，咁我哋依邊咧，原來啊，我都唔為意，原來我英國天氣咧都係0度啊，而家好鬼凍啊！咁啊應該有廣告啊。咁啊到嚟 say 個 hi 啦。咁你哋香港時間就朝早嚟嘅8點鐘，原來都幾凍啊！因為室內啦，搞暖氣啦，就OK 啦，個溫度感覺就似開咗冷氣嘅。開咗冷氣。Hello。咁啊，我而家咧就開咗個暖風機咧，就喺下邊吹住個廚房，因為我廚房係嗰個弱點嚟嘅。隨時咧就係又係啦，又係即係冰雪樂園咁樣咧。咁啊，下邊又結冰咁啊，大劑啦。條水管又結冰啦，我聽日又冇水啦。暫時未有外出步行嘅活動，我都想啊。但係我依排唔知點解，好似有一種病病地嘅感覺，成日都早唔到起身，所以我都好想出去外遊下。我聽日睇下得唔得，唔得都冇辦法。喂，天氣太凍咧，有時你個人咧，佢日子又太快咧，有時咁唔出啦，都係咁樣。屋企整餐飯都個幾兩個鐘，就係咁樣。所以我想嘅個心想，但係咧唔知點解呢排真係好鬼攰，個人可能有少少作病，認真係有少少作病。搬完屋攰死啊！今日出去行 ，OK 唔知點解我係有少少覺得真係外國嘅冬天原來係，我又暫時未有 depression 嘅，不過我又都幾 enjoy 喺屋企咧漚嘅。不過你真係要即係你見到我轉晒做一啲好靜態嘅節目啦，全部都係啲清談節目就唔係啲行路嘅節目行路我有少少有 idea 嘅咁，但係暫時咧就係懶行咁都係適應緊啦，成個冬天嗰種感覺啦都冇辦法。咁啊今節節目咧就學下英文啦就即係每日都做下少少即係唔同嘅功課啦咁學英文咧而家都開始點講好咧，都未話真係一個真係恆常嘅節目啦，希望做到新聞已經做到啦，真係即係都每日都講㗎啦，新聞都咁英文得唔得咧？咁都 keep 住做緊嘅，而家都係咁睇睇呢單新聞啦。Pressures on the NHS is understandable, medics warn。咁呢個嘅壓力即係 NHS 咧就係好大壓力而家係 is unsustainable 即係唔能夠維持不可持續的係啦。
Unsustainable，
即係再唔掂啦，佢嘅壓力Medics warn， 醫務人員就係 medics warn， 即係醫務人員警告啦。嗱，你咁樣喂 NHS 個壓力爆㗎啦，而家Pressures on the NHS is intolerable and unsustainable, according to the British Medical Association (BMA), which represents doctors， 即係一個代表醫生嘅一個組織啦。咁而家 NHS 壓力咧係唔能夠忍受啦，同埋唔能夠持續㗎啦，基本上係佢個壓力好大啦，因為好多病人啦，即係成個醫療系統本身，因為個 COVID 其實未完㗎嘛，好多病人，但係你又唔加薪，咁你慰勞下啲人都好應該係咪先？咁啲人越做越覺得唔公平，係嘛？就係咁嘅意思。Hello. Hospitals are facing soaring demands, which experts believe is in part driven by winter illness like flu and COVID。soaring 咧就係即係一個 facing soaring demands， 即係一個激增嘅上升，激增嘅需求soaring 咧就係大大上升嘅意思soaring facing soaring 係咪？soaring 飄升
soaring,
呢個嗰陣時學嗰個通脹嗰陣時咧，都係有呢個字 soaring demands，which experts believe in is part driven by winter illness， 即係應該咧就係咧COVID 啊同埋感冒咧，令到呢個醫院嘅即係需求咧係大大提升，醫院嘅服務啦嚇。The government said is recognized the pressures faced by the NHS. Recognized is recognized 公認的
recognized,
the pressures faced by the NHS。咁政府咧都話係啊，你哋係有壓力嘅，咁我哋都知嚇。咁點做啊？冇表示嚇。A number of hospitals have declared critical incidents in recent days, meaning they cannot function as usual due to extraordinary pressure。咁好多嗰啲即係醫院啊，已經係澄清咧，就係話嗰啲重要嘅事情咧declare critical incident in recent days, meaning they cannot function as usual due to extraordinary pressure. A number of hospitals have declared critical incident。我唔明呢個喎，即係好多醫院 declare 佢哋嘅重要事故，咩叫 critical incident？ 宣佈的關鍵事件。meaning 即係總之好多醫院咧就唔能夠 function 到啦，唔能夠正常運作啦，因為呢個嘅 extraordinary 即係非正常嘅壓力啊，非凡的。
extraordinary,
即係唔撚正常啦 ，ordinary 就正常啦extraordinary 即係唔撚正常啦。According to the Royal College of Emergency Medicines, RCEM, which monitor standard of care in UK A&E departments, the NHS is facing the worst winter for A&E waits on record, and some A&E departments are in a complete state of crisis。咁根據呢個嘅皇家學院緊急部門緊急 RCEM 即係嗰個部門啦。咁佢係負責咧就係 which monitors standards of care in UK A&E departments。佢哋咧就係幫住人哋嘅，負責係監測住嗰啲部門嘅 A&E 嗰啲嘅The NHS is facing the worst winter。咁NHS 而家係面對緊一個好差嘅一個即係冬天啦。For A&E waste record。咁A&E 嗰啲應該 A&E 即係嗰啲急症室A&E 係嘛？佢哋嘅即係等待嘅一個嘅記錄咧係好長啦Waste on record, and some A&E departments are in a complete state of crisis。係完全地係一個危機啦完全危機狀態啦
complete state of crisis,
complete state of crisis 即係危機狀態好多 A&E 因為太多嘢做啦頂唔順。Dr. Ian Jensen, the college's vice president， 呢個咪vice 副總統Vice President said that he was in no doubt there was a risk to patients。咁即係呢位 doctor 就話：喂，真係無可否認no doubt 毋庸置疑咧，咁一定係有風險㗎啦，啲病人，毫無疑問。
no doubt,
he was in no doubt there was a risk to patient. No doubt there was a risk to patients. 即係話唔使講啦，係有危險㗎啦。你作為病人啫咁樣我哋都做唔撚切。He told BBC Radio 5 Live the race being experienced by patients in emergency departments were appalling, and said he has heard of race of up to 4 days. 4 days, OK。咁佢就話咧，咁BBC 嗰邊咧 Radio 5咧就係 live the rates being experienced by patients in emergency department were he told BBC 駭人聽聞叫做 appalling 咩叫駭人聽聞咧 were appalling. He told BBC Radio 5 Live the rates being experienced by patients in emergency department were appalling. 即係話咧嗰啲病人啊，佢哋咧等待嘅時間咧，哇！佢哋經歷嘅等待嘅時間咧，哇！真係得人驚。appalling 即係得人驚咯，哇！即係駭人聽聞，即係得人驚啦咁佢話有啲病人咧係要等4日㗎，點樣等咧 ？Emergency departments are in a really difficult and in some cases a complete state of crisis right now. 即係完全一個危機狀態啦，你都醫唔到啲人啦。And in many cases, we are unable to provide care at the standard we would like. 即係我哋唔能夠提供一個即係標準嘅服務啦，基本上太多人。The number of patients in hospital with flu has risen. Flu, yeah, flu has risen sharply in England. 大提升因為你睇下10月25號咧，聖誕嗰陣時開始見頂啦，希望見頂啦。On Sunday, RCEM President Dr. Adrian Boyle said that between 300 and 500 people were dying every week as a result of delays to emergency care. 有300至500人咧係死咗㗎因為嗰個嘅延遲嗰個緊急服務嘅延遲。英國真係自求多福嘅，其實移民大家諗清楚，我哋都死好多人。The figures appear to be based on research published by the Emergency Medical Journal, which calculated that every 82 patients whose hospital admission is delayed by more than 6 hours result in one death within 30 days. 呢個數字咧就 based on 一個嘅 research published by the Emergency Medical Journal。咁咧就係點樣計咧？就係每82位病人hospital admission is delayed by more than 6 hours result。每82位病人咁延遲6個鐘嘅結果咧就有1個死within 30日唔好明佢意思即係1個月裏邊啦Every 82 patients whose hospital admission is delayed by more than 6 hours。即係每延遲6個鐘，咁就有82位病人死，係嘛？82 patients whose hospital admission is delayed by more than 6 hours。82位病人係 delay 咗 more than 6 hours， 即係超過6個鐘佢哋個服務。every 其實唔好明佢咩 every， 跟住有6 hours in one death 又唔好明即係總之就好嚴峻啦，就個統計數字上邊就係好嚴峻，就係總之要等好耐，跟住又死好多人啦Hello， 英國獨立報引述消息報導，中國旅客下週抵達英國時 將不需強制受病毒檢查。咁得意嘅，下週又唔使啊！突然之間話唔使啊！暗網仔幫史萊姆洗白，俾人追住鬧，使乜幫佢洗白啫？咁啊，阿史萊姆咁不嬲，佢做咩去幫佢洗白啊？洗唔到咯喎。Okay, but NHS England's Chris Hobson said that care needed to be taken, jumping to conclusions about excess mortality rates and their cause without a really full and detailed look at the evidence. But NHS England's Chris Hobson 咧就話啦 ，care needed to be taken, jumping to conclusions about excess mortality rate. mortality 即係致命死亡。
mortality
嗰個咩真人快打咧，成日都話 mortality 咧就係死亡。And their causes without a really full and detailed look at the evidence. But NHS England's Chris Hobson said care need to be taken, jumping to conclusion about excess mortality rates and their cause without a really full and detailed look at the evidence。嗱，成句我真係唔知佢講乜，整段我都唔知佢講乜啦，我成段肉譯啦。NHS England 的 Chris Hobson 表示，需要謹慎在為咗真正全面詳細地研究證據嘅情況下，就過高的死亡率及其原因咧得出結論，即係冇講過嘢，即係佢冇結論，即係 no conclusion 啦，係嘛？即係佢成個重點就係 without a really full and detailed look at the evidence， 即係佢係 no conclusion。Jumping to conclusions about excess mortality rate caused without a really full and set care need to be taken。即係呢條友冇講過嘢，一句廢話嚟啫，即係話呢啲都唔可以當一個數據嘅，即係咁樣。Mr. Hobson told BBC Radio 5 Live he feels deeply uncomfortable。有冇讀錯先？呢個係咪 deeply uncomfortable about the level of care sometimes being provided at moments of pressure. OK， 睇睇啦。A&E walk-ins 1 in 3 raised more than 4 hours to be seen， 即係3個有一個咧就要等超過4個鐘啦。Ambulance arrivals 1 in 3 raised over 30 minutes to be handed over to A&E staff。 即係3個有一個咧就係超過等超過30分鐘啦。Hand over to A&E staff。OK， 即係佢有三個有一個咧就係由白車送過嚟嘅，有啲就係 walk in 嘅，有啲即係好多都要等超過4個鐘啦。Sickness admitted to hospital trolley raised 4 in 10 raised more than 4 hours for bed， 即係咧有10個裏邊有4個咧係等超過4個鐘。其實呢個真係我都知咩事嘅，其實係真係要等好耐，係好耐，因為真係好癲啊！其實醫院係做唔切，好多嘢都做唔撚切，好多嘢都做唔撚切。咁預咗係好多死人嘅。He listed 跟住啲醫生咧又做唔切嘅，基本上係。He listed multiple factors that have contributed to pressures on NHS service, including 佢呢度咧列出幾個因素啦，係 contributed pressures， 即係 have contributed pressure， 即係貢獻壓力嘅貢獻，即係唔係咁譯啦，應該係就話令到嗰個壓力咁大嘅原因 ，including 80% more people coming into A&E in the last 6 weeks compared to the same period last year， 即係多咗18% 嘅人咧係嚟呢個嘅急症室嘅比上年。COVID patients in England increasing to 9,500 compared to 4,500 a few weeks ago。咁咧喺英倫裏邊嘅個案咧係升咗1倍比前嗰幾個禮拜Some 3,715 flu sufferers are in hospital beds compared to 570 one month ago。嗱，而家咧有成3750個咧患咗呢啲感冒嘅人咧喺醫院呢個床上邊嘅咁啊 compare 咧之前咧係得嗰520位嘅啫。咁如果係 flu 其實使乜得入院咧？其實點解啲人感冒都入院嘅 ？Delayed discharge of medically fit patient, which currently stands at 12,000。咩叫 delayed discharge of medically fit patients? Which currently stands at 唔係好明呢度身體健康的患者延遲出院啦，目前為12,000。Delayed discharge 即係出院of medically fit patients。
Delayed discharges of medically fit patients, which currently stands at 12,000。
身體健康的患者延遲出院。
Delayed discharges of medically fit patients, which currently stands at 12,000。
Delayed discharge of medical fit patients, which currently stand at 12,000。 其實冇明點解會 delay 咗，一啲即係佢都出得院啦，即係可能有啲人佢要做埋啲身體檢查嘅，簡單嘅身體檢查咧先出得院嘅，佢 delay 咗，搞到有成萬幾人咧係滯留咗醫院。A growing populations and a decline in living standard。 A growing population and decline 衰退
Decline。
同埋嗰個人口嗰個增長啦，同埋decline 一個生活質素嘅衰退啦，都令到 NHS 咧都係即係有影響嘅19,500 NHS staff absent at the moment due to COVID。 9,500個員工因為 COVID 咧，咁因為你病咗要休息㗎嘛，休3日㗎嘛即係嗱咁真係我琴晚喺度咧就叫做做占卜啦，其實都知好似係即係唔係咁好嘅，英國都係。However, the chief strategies officer urged people in need of medical attention to come forward, but reminded patients to use the best route of support。 但係啦，嗰個嘅一個咩行政總裁 Chief Strategy Officer 唔知點譯The Chief Strategy Officer 催促啲人，首席戰略官咁譯嘅。
The Chief Strategy Officer。
The Chief Strategy Officers urge 即係促啲人咧，即係催促啲人咧。In need of medical attention to come forward, but remind patients to use the best route of support. In need of medical attention to come forward。 其實唔好明呢句佢即係叫啲人即係點樣？首席戰略官催促咧需要醫療救助啲人咧挺身而出，但提醒患者使用最佳途徑獲得支持，係咯，即係講緊乜嘢？ Use the best route。 routine 嘛係嘛
route
路線，即係你要約冇問題過嚟，但係你都要正常，即係一個最好嘅路線即係唔明佢講乜嘅呢句説話，有冇講過嘢咧？就係 Education Minister Robert Halfond said the Prime Minister Rishi Sunak was treating pressures on the NHS as a top priority education minister 即係教育局嗰條友啦嚇 ，Robert Halfon 啊，咁佢話咧而家咧阿 PM 啊阿酸辣湯啊辛辣湯咧辛辣，咁咧就而家咧就呢個 NHS 咧係成為佢嘅最高嗰個即係首要嘅任務啦，要解決啦。We are increasing NHS capacity by the equivalence of 7,000 beds, spending an extra 500 M to speed up hospital discharge and improve capacity and providing an extra 115 M plan for the million plan for the ambulance service. He told BBC Radio 4's Today program。咁我哋咧 we are increasing NHS 嘅 capacity by the equivalence force， 即係我哋增加佢嗰個成個醫院嘅嗰個嘅容量啊。by the equivalence of 7,000 bed 點用？相等於 equivalence 相等於7000張床加大咗啦。Spending an extra 500 million to speed up hospital discharge， 咁啊增加即係加就係啦，懟錢落去咧，令到嗰個醫院佢哋嗰 discharge 即係出院嗰個放電，我唔知咩叫 discharge 出院 hospital discharge and input capacity。discharge 其實呢度我唔係好明 ，speed up hospital discharge 咩意思？其實唔明咩叫 speed up hospital discharge。加快咯，即係出院咯，真係 discharge。Speed
up hospital
discharges。discharges 啊，仲要 dress 啊 ，discharges 啊 ，discharge 都唔係 discharges，discharges，and input capacity， 即係佢已經係加咗500萬 M 係點計？500萬，即係5000萬。5000萬港紙，增加醫院嘅 discharge 啦，即係個出院率啦，同埋佢哋嘅 capacity， 即係嗰個capacity， 即係嗰個容量啦，係嘛？係咯。And providing an extra 150 M， 即係再提供咧150個 M， 即係150萬、千萬。150萬，其實呢個係幾多咧？其實1.5億英鎊，億嚟嘅喎 ，M 係
150 million pounds，
億嚟嘅喎。
150 million pounds
million pound，million 即係億喎，1.5億。
150 million pounds。
哦。150 M 就等於1.5億 ，OK。頭先就係5億，5億咧就加咗上去5億英鎊，1.5億咁好勁喎，十幾億喎用咗，即係15億咧去增強呢個嘅救護車嘅服務。Shadow Health Secretaries arrest with restricting blame the situation on more than 12 years of conservative mismanagement. Shadow Health Secretaries restricting blame 即係佢抱怨啦、指責啦。
Blamed
M 等於8萬 ，OK。
Blamed
我都唔識計啊，天文數字。英國政府在倫敦希斯羅機場，在每5位中國旅客中抽樣，要求一人做檢測。所有檢測咧都會在自願情況下進行，旅客有權咧拒絕。若旅客咧檢測呈陽性，也不會被隔離或要求自我隔離。咁英國嗰個制度好寬鬆嘅，因為佢做唔切啊，佢點啊？唔通韞住你啊？我都明英國佢想做乜， 即係佢中國遊客，我驗唔到你咁點啊？開香檳啊！啊，你陽性啊，我哋開香檳啊，咁樣又唔係啊？係咪先？唔通捉撚住你啊？掉你去隔離所啊？我哋冇隔離營噶啦嘛，已經取消晒噶啦嘛。我哋醫院啲位都唔夠，你咪翻屋企隔離咯。咁呢啲病佢都而家都冇準則噶啦，病幾耐？病半日都得噶啦，半日就好又得噶啦，係嘛？一個星期好又可以啦，係咪先？咁而家都玩咩噶啦？群體免疫噶啦。我哋英國真係冇有炮喎，真係唔驚佢啊！你咪中咯，咪先？我哋中咁我係有人死啊！我哋英國都開始到家噶啦，開始有人死咪有人死咯，咁點啫？即係英國開始唔撚嚟嘅，因為我開始明點解佢唔撚嚟，因為我哋好多移民，我哋係好多人死，但係同時間咧，我哋都好鬼多移民，有烏克蘭啦，世界各地啦嘅難民啦，同埋我哋香港人，唔使驚啊！我哋有新血啦，係嘛？死咯死！一個世界呢個即係譬如一個國家會驚啲人流失啫，咁但係如果你啲人不斷補充，咁又唔怕死喎，係咪咁嘅意思嚇？幾危啊！我哋英國自求多福嚇，所以英國咧你係要有少少一啲簡單啦，治理自己嘅一個常識嘅，你唔好祈求佢會救到你嚇英國啊！你等幾個鐘啦嚇，即係等幾個鐘你都嘔，即係問題嗰個醫院有好多病人，同埋佢哋又係咧一條走廊跟住一大堆病床咁樣嘅，其實係你惹我惹你嘅嚇，你實有 Covid 嘅基本上係所以醫院仲危險。Shadow Health Secretary West Streeting blamed the situation on more than 12 years of conservative mismanagement。呢個唔係好明啊。影子嘅乜嘢啊 ？Health Secretary 唔係好明。影子衛生部長啊，有呢個咁嘢嘅咩 ？West Streeting 咁啊，將這種情況咧歸咎於超過12年嘅保守黨管理不善。more than 12 years of conservative mismanagement。我開始明佢講乜。management 即係管理啦 ，mismanagement 即係管理不善。Shadow Health Secretary West Streeting 呢個就唔知咩叫影子衛生部長，唔知咩點解要加個影子落去。He said that he found it completely inexplicable that no government minister had appeared in public to explain what they are doing to grant this crisis。咁佢就話啦，咁佢而家咧就話，喂，覺得完全係唔知乜嘢嘅呢個字係咩嚟嘅 ？explicable 莫名其妙。
Inexplicable.
Inexplicable. Whatever. Inexplicable， 哇！真係不可思議啦嚇，莫名其妙啦！竟然政府minister 即係嗰個 PM 咧係唔撚出現嘅喎，去解釋咧佢哋做緊啲乜撚嘢去解決呢個嘅 grant this crisis， 即係咪 grant 啊 grant this crisis， 即係去控制呢個嘅危機嘅喎。
Grip this crisis.
Grip this crisis， 去解決啦，即係捉住呢個危機啦。解決呢個危機。The Liberal Democrats have called for an immediate recall of a parliament and urged the government to pass an emergency health plan and declare a national major incident. Liberal Democrats. The Liberal Democrats 民主黨啊。民主黨係咪啊？民主自由黨
The Liberal Democrats.
The Liberal Democrats 已經咧係 have called for an immediate recall of Parliament。成段咧我都唔好明。自由黨呼籲立即召回議會，並催促政府通過緊急衛生計劃，並宣布全國重大事件。 The Liberal Democrats have called for an immediate recall of Parliament and urged the government to pass an emergency health plan and declare a national.
The Liberal Democrats have called for an immediate recall of Parliament and urged the government to pass an emergency health plan and declare a national major incident.
National major incident 即係民主黨呼籲立即召回。have called 即係佢要求就要開會啦，開國會啦嚇。就係你定義呢件咧係重要嘅事件嚟嘅，國家重要事件，即係咁樣。Emergency departments unbearable。咁你而家咧緊急部門咧係唔能夠忍受嘅 ，unbearable。我啲英國新聞講到成件事好撚大件事，但係辛辣湯係冇表示喎，真係條友冇表示。
Unbearable。
難以忍受。嗰陣時咧，我記得即係Boris Johnson 雖然俾人彈劾啦，又俾人即係批評啦，但係佢都成日出現，即係有事佢一定出嚟講下嘢。辛辣湯咧 BBC 好似唔撚見咗佢咁樣，我見唔到辛辣湯嘅新聞。酸辣湯嗰個新聞，酸辣我哋嘅 PM 辛辣湯去咗邊？隱咗形。Dr. Tim Coxley，President of the Society for Acute Medicines, said that the situation in emergency department remains unbearable。咁佢就話咧，呢個 Dr. Tim Coxley 咧就係 Society for Acute Medicine， 即係嗰啲咩醫藥嘅總裁嘅即係主席啦，類似嚇。Said the situation is emergency department emergency， 即係而家啲緊急部門咧係已經 remains unbearable， 即係已經難以忍受啦，已經係佢哋頂唔住㗎啦仍然難以忍受remains 仍然unbearable 係難以忍受仍然係。其實唔好明呢句講乜，睇到點譯先？點樣難以忍受？急症室醫學學會主席 Tim Coxley 博士表示，急診科嘅情況咧仍然令人難以忍受。係咯 A&E 啦，急症科啦，係即係你頂唔順㗎啦，成個系統係。Unless we are able to retain and attract colleagues and recruit new colleagues, then our situation will remain unbearable for a long time。即係除非咧，我哋咧能夠即係穩固我哋嗰啲嘅員工啦，同埋吸引啲新嘅同事過嚟啦，recruit 一啲新嘅員工啦，咁我哋嘅即係情況先會有改善，甚至係唔係嘅話咧，嗰個成個嘅處境咧，其實都係好難忍受嘅，仲有一個好長時間咧，即係都係唔掂㗎啦，冧檔啦，即係講兩個字講完啊，冧檔啊。He told BBC Radio 4's World at One program 喺個節目上邊講啦Angel's McFarlane's 19 years old mother he has been waiting for more than 13 hours for an ambulance after she fell on New Year's Eve and hurt her hip。即係呢個 Angel 呢個 McFarlane 咧嘅佢嘅90歲老母就已經等超過30個鐘啦，去等呢個嘅救護車啦咁即係當佢咧，即係佢阿媽咧跌親喺個新年嗰陣時咧，跌親個 hip 位咧。我好明白點解要等30個鐘，因為佢唔係緊急狀態。如果佢緊急嘅話咧，係會快少少。即係佢仲清醒嘅話咧，佢有意識嘅話咧，係會耐好多。除非佢跌到冇意識， 跌到暈咗咧，咁就會快嘅。呢個我理解佢咩意思嘅，其實係，因為佢而家分好晒類㗎啦，即係你嗰啲咧非緊急嗰啲咧，你 call 白車佢唔撚理你㗎啦。你嗰啲你未死啊嘛，你好簡單就係咁嘅意思啫。She's in a lot of pain, but she's not on death's door. So I think there is a priority listing, whereby should down the priority list. He told the BBC 係咯，即係直頭我講嗰樣嘢啦。佢就話喂，佢個痛咧就係not on the death's door，即係佢唔係痛到死嗰隻啦嚇。death's door，death's door。即係死亡之門
Death's door，
即係唔係痛到死嗰隻嚟嘅，佢係好多痛苦嘅，佢唔係痛到死啦，即係唔係死嗰隻啦嚇。咁我就覺得咧，佢係有一個 priority list，即係嗰個先後次序嗰個嘅名單嘅，whereby should down the priority list， 因他在優先列表中。
whereby she's down the priority list.
Whereby she does the priority list， 因此他在優先列表中，即係咩意思？So 唔明佢後邊呢句，所以我認為有一個優先列表，他在優先列表中。So I think there is a priority listing whereby she down the priority list， 他在優先列表中。單係咁解嘛 ？She's down the priority list。總之係有㗎，係真係有個 priority list 㗎。佢一開頭你 call 白車，佢會問你嘅有冇意識啊，咁樣去決定你嗰個先後次序。His closest hospital in Torbay。His closest hospital in Torbay, Devon is a 10-minute drive away, but he was told not to move his mother in case it caused her further injury。咁佢最近嗰個醫院咧，其實喺Devon 啦嚇 ，Devon 呢度啦 ，in Torbay 呢個地方啦嚇，查一查先。Torbay 係邊度？Torbay where is it？ 哦，托奇啊！哦，好南邊喎佢。哦，喺 Bristol 下邊 ，Brighton，OK。我 Paymouth 隔離 ，Paymouth 隔離 ，Exeter 下邊，哇，喺好遠。Torquay， whatever。Torbay, Denver is a 10 minutes drive away, but he was told not to move his mother in case it caused her further injury。咁佢話佢最近嘅醫院其實10分鐘就到㗎啦。咁但係咧佢就被告知啦，即係話你唔好喐你阿媽啦，費事咧佢係 in case it caused her further injury， 費事你再受傷，你唔好喐佢啊！唔可以託佢去醫院啊！因為你咁樣會再令佢受傷，咁好尷尬啦。咁啊等咗30個鐘。A spokesperson for the South Western Ambulance Service NHS Foundation's Trust (SWASFT) said he sincerely apologies for the delay this patient has experienced。咁佢哋嗰啲嘅即係救護車嘅組織啦，就話：我哋真係好唔好意思啊！真係即係經歷咗呢啲咁嘅嘢啦，你哋啲病人嚇。We sincerely apology， 我哋真係致歉啦嚇，誠心嘅致歉啦嚇。
We sincerely apologize。
我讀錯添。 We sincerely apologize. We sincerely apologize.
We sincerely apologize.
We sincerely apologize. 我深表致歉啦。For the delay this patient has experienced. They said that handover delays at emergencies department were affecting their performances. 咁佢哋又話啦 ，handover delay 即係佢哋嗰啲即係嗰啲嘅 handover，即係交換嗰陣時咧啲緊急部門嗰啲交換係咪啊？嗰啲唔知點譯啊，交出 handover。They said handover delays 即係嗰啲嘅交出嘅延遲。And emergency departments were affecting their performance. An ambulance did later arrive for her. 即係佢哋啲咁樣，即係佢啲活動咧交嚟交去咧，咁啊令到佢哋係有一個好大嘅影響啦即係佢哋延遲晒，即係成個流轉嗰個嘅服務啦佢哋嗰啲 A&E 嘅服務全部 delay 晒。An ambulance did later arrive for her， 所以呢啲救護車就遲咗咯就咁樣。Meanwhile, nurses and paramedics went on strike in December, and the BMA has said that it will ballot junior doctors this month。咩意思啊 ？Meanwhile， 同時啦 ，nurse and paramedics 咧即係護理人員
Paramedics.
即係護理人員都去咗罷工呢個月，同埋咧 BMA 咧 has said that it will ballot junior doctor 咩意思？咩叫 ballot junior doctors this month 咩意思？投票初級醫生ballot junior doctors this month。
Ballot junior doctors this month.
本月投票初級醫生。BMA has said that it will ballot junior doctor this month。即係佢哋會投選一啲初級醫生咁好忙啦，所以成個組織都係。Nurses will again strike in England on 18 and 19 January, and ambulance staff in parts of England on 11th and 23rd January。咁咧，護士咧佢係會再罷工嘅，喺18、19號啦1月，同埋咧呢個嘅救護車嘅員工咧係都會係即係英倫嗰邊嘅救護車員工啦，有分4屆㗎嘛英國。咁喺11月同即係1月11號同埋23號又會罷工。The government says it recognizes the pressures being faced and said that it was providing 14.1 billion in additional funding for health and social care over the next 2 years, as well as an extra 500 million to try to speed up hospital discharges。咁佢哋已經咧提供咗咧14.1個 billion 係點樣形嚟？億喎，真係億啦 ，billion 係億，就141億。OK， 14.1嘅 billion 就係等於1 billion 就1億。咪 0.1 個 BN 就得1億。唔係，總之14.1 billion 14.1 billion 億。OK， 但係呢個 M 咧就係 M 就係5億，呢個就5億，500M 等於1億。OK， 等於5億500萬500 個千萬，唔係好識單位，總之500個 M 就等於5億。billion 就真係億 ，billion 先係解億 ，M 就係 million 就係百萬，幾多百萬？500個百萬就等於5億。OK，whatever。咁啊，嗱，呢單新聞就講到即係英國好嚴峻啦，即係未來會死得好多人啦。咁當然個死嘅人數佢唔會報啦嚇，就係咁樣。OK， 話睇一單新聞都用咗成個鐘。OK， 睇多少少啦，就今日就收工啦。Two Britons stabbed after Australia's helicopters collapsed。2個英國人啦死啊！喺澳洲嘅一個飛咩直升機啊 ，After Australia helicopters collapsed， 墜毀咗啊！2個英國死咗喺澳洲嘅一個直升機墜毀啦嚇。澳洲架直升機墜毀啊！2個英國人死咗 ，Britons。咁啊 Harry 又講咩 ？I want my fathers and brother back。Prince Harry。Prince Harry 已經係冇嘢好 up 啦，已經係。Keep children off school is unwell with fear. Advice. Unwell with fear 咩意思？咩叫 keep children off school is unwell if unwell with fear？ 即係你如果你嘅小朋友發燒咧，就盡量唔好翻學啦。Keep children off school 即係唔好叫佢哋翻學啦。Unwell with fear 係咯，我都唔好出街啦，我都有少少發燒。我一縫空啦而家，唉難。Russian plans 呢個咩啊 ？prolonged drone attacks Zelensky。OK， 我哋睇睇俄仔嘅 Win 嘅新聞啦，攬唔攬啊 ？Russian plans to exhaust Ukraine with prolonged attack。咩叫 prolonged？ 延長的
Prolonged.
俄羅斯啦計劃咧就係延長exhaust Ukraine with prolonged attacks。Plan to exhaust 即係令到 exhaust 即係令到佢係 Plan to exhaust Ukraine with prolonged attacks， 即係佢而家俄仔咧就係令到呢個嘅烏克蘭啦去一個唞唔到氣啦，一個 exhaust 嘅狀態，即係好攰啦即係俄仔諗住延長成個戰鬥咧，去消耗成個烏克蘭嘅戰意啊、戰鬥能力咁樣嘅。Zelensky。澤倫斯基啊，人哋話小朋友啊 ，OK， 都唔係啊，大人都要休息㗎。呢隻我 feel 到呢隻 Covid 勁啊！我好奇怪，我都自我隔離㗎啦，點解我都有病 ？Ukraine's president says Russians is planning protracted campaigns of drone attacks in a bid to demoralize Ukraine。啲新嘅心字啊，唔識啊，士氣低落啊 ，demoralize， 士氣低落 Ukraine to bid to you， 成句點讀咧 ？Ukraine president says Russian is planning a protracted campaign of drone， 係即係俄羅斯啊諗住用一啲無人機啦去攻擊Ukraine 嗰邊啦，烏克蘭嗰邊啦 ，in a bid to demoralize 即係去減弱烏克蘭嗰邊嘅士氣。我睇下點譯佢。 烏克蘭總統表示，俄羅斯正計劃發動一場抗日持久嘅無人機襲擊行動，以打擊烏克蘭嘅人嘅士氣。係咯，類似係咁樣。諗住即係基本上俄仔又唔想死人，用無人機射你啦就咁樣咯。Volodymyr Zelensky。
Volodymyr Zelensky.
Volodymyr
Zelensky.
Okay. Volodymyr Zelensky said that he had received intelligence reports suggesting that Moscow would launch the attacks using Iranian-made shield drones。呢個咧佢又會用呢個嘅伊朗製嘅無人機。點樣譯咧
Iranian-made Shahed drones.
Iranian-made
Shahed drones.
Iranian-made Shahed drones.
Iranian-made Shahed drones.
Shahed drones.
Iranian-made Shahed drones.
Iranians-made 極權啦，佢用翻啲極權勢力嗰啲，而家成個世界咧都分得好清楚。極權世界就係就係伊朗嗰啲咯，處決示威者嗰啲，其實中國都差唔多噶啦佢就而家中國咧就佢暗碼底提供啦，我相信咁而家都冇話提供啲咩嘢俾俄仔嘅，但係應該暗碼底上嘅咁但係咧伊朗就擺到明會提供啲嘢俾俄仔噶啦，基本上係。It's come up to 睇下先，呢個係講咩？呢個係Volodymyr Zelensky， 即係澤連斯基就話咧澤倫斯基就話咧，咁佢咧就收到一啲intelligence report suggesting that， 即係一個情報啦咁莫斯科咧嗰邊咧係會用呢個嘅伊朗製嘅嗰啲咁嘅無人機去炸烏克蘭嘅。It comes after Ukraine carried out a strike that is said killed hundreds of Russian troops in the Donbas regions。Donbas troops 軍隊啦
Troops.
Donbas。
Donbass.
咁咧呢個咧就係 Ukraine carry out strike， 即係佢哋點解俄仔就係即係而家咧就係佢有個理由嘅，佢話咧就係哇而家你it's come after Ukraine carry out a strike that is said that killed hundreds of Russian troops， 即係佢就話俄仔就話哇你喺我哋嘅 Donbas頓斯巴個 region 咧殺咗我哋好多軍隊喎
Donbass
殺咗過百個我哋嘅士兵，我哋而家要報仇啦In a rare admissions of battlefield losses, Russians said that the attack killed 63 of its troops. In a rare admissions of battlefield 即係咩意思？罕見地承認戰場嘅損失In a rare admissions of battlefield losses.
In a rare admission of battlefield losses.
Losses. In a rare 即係俄仔竟然承認自己係戰敗罕見地承認戰場損失In a rare admission 即係承認。In a rare admissions of battlefield losses, Russian said that the attack killed 63 of its troops。即係話烏克蘭殺咗佢63個，我哋輸咗啦，所以我哋出無人機啦，就係咁樣。Speaking from Kyiv, in his likely address, Kyiv 應該冇讀錯，基輔。Kyiv likely address, lightly address 即係咩意思？
Nightly address.
speaking 即係嗰個演講係嘛？佢 address 應該唔係解地址。Speaking from Kyiv in his likely address, Mr. Zelensky said that Russian plan to exhaust Ukraine with a prolonged wave of drone attacks。咁咧，阿 Zelensky 咧就話：喂，佢諗住咧，喂，令到我哋消耗啦嚇，不斷去即係磨損我哋啦，消耗我哋啦 ，exhaust 我哋啦嚇，用一個拖長嘅戰線啦，嗰啲無人機嘅戰線咧係令到我哋咧好攰啊，佢諗住係咁樣嘅，令到我哋即係嗰個即係嗰個士氣低沉啦叫做。We must ensure, and we will do everything for this, that this goal of terrorists fails like all the others. Terrorist 恐怖分子。
Terrorists.
Terrorists 呢啲字好似黃標。咁啊 ，we will ensure 啦 ，we will do everything for this。我哋要確認就係話，我哋一定要做晒所有嘢啦。我要令到呢啲恐怖分子咧去，即係佢哋係失敗嘅，佢哋唔可以即係成功嘅。He said that like all the others，OK，即係我要令到佢哋都好似其他嗰啲恐怖分子咁都要輸啊！Now is the time when everyone involved in the protection of the sky should be especially attentive。咁而家咧就係呢個時間咧就係每個人都要參與呢個嘅保護空中嘅一個嘅戰鬥啦。should be especially attentive 咩意思 ？attentive 即係高度去特別要細心啦should be especially attentive。
Should be especially attentive.
Should be especially attentive。咁而家係時候咧，就係每個人咧都要去參與呢個嘅保護空中嘅戰爭。咁呢個係要加強小心嘅呢樣嘢。Russian drones strikes on Ukraine appear to have increased in recent days, with Moscow launching attacks on cities and power stations across the countries over the past 3 nights。咁嗰啲俄仔嘅無人機咧，咁已經係不斷增加，去即係攻擊呢個嘅烏克蘭咧，已經嗰個即係呢幾日咧不斷去攻擊啦，好多啦，即係呢啲事件啦With Moscow launching attacks on cities and power stations across the country over the past 3 nights。咁呢3晚咧，佢哋都係發動啲攻擊啦，去搞鳩呢個嘅烏克蘭嗰邊嘅嗰啲電力廠咁樣嘅嗰啲嘢嘅咁Mr. Zelensky said that Ukrainian air defenses have already shot down over 18 Iranians-made drones in the opening days of 2023。咁澤連斯基就話：喂，我哋嘅空防咧已經係墜落超過80架呢啲無人機㗎啦。咁喺2023年嘅年頭啦，即係嗰幾日啦Russia has been targeting Ukraine's energy infrastructures for several months, destroying power stations and plunging millions into darkness during the country's freezing winter。咁俄仔嗰邊咧 ，Russian 咧，俄羅斯咧已經係即係以佢哋嗰啲嘅基建能源嘅基建咧去做一個嘅目標咧去攻打啦，已經打咗幾個月㗎啦咁已經係整爛咗好多嗰啲電力廠and plunging millions into darkness。plunging millions into darkness during the country freezing winter。plunging 即係咩意思？在嗰個寒冷冬天係使8萬人陷入黑暗。and plunging millions 即係使人即係唔知點形容，報啲數百萬。 plunging into darkness 成句用嘅喎，係 plunging millions into darkness， 即係令到啲人咧使數百萬陷入黑暗就係咁解。plunging millions into darkness。
Plunging millions into darkness.
plunging into 啊，即係令到哇好多人咧就係即係冇燈冇電啊，係一個咁嘅好寒凍嘅即係冬天上邊啦嚇。elsewhere 咩叫 elsewhere？ 別處啊。
Elsewhere.
Elsewhere, Ukraine has confirmed it's carried out a strike in the occupied regions of Donetsk, which is earlier camp killed 400 Russian troops.
Donetsk.
Elsewhere 其實唔明咩叫 elsewhere。咁啊 Ukraine 嗰邊咧會繼續去攻擊嘅嗰個嘅 Donetsk 嘅嗰邊嘅嚇。咁啊早前已經係殺咗400個嗰啲俄仔士兵。在其他地方在其他地方即係 elsewhere。Russian officials contested the figure, saying only 63 troops were killed. Either camp has been verified, and access to the site is restricted. 咁啊，俄仔嗰邊嘅辦公室咧 contested figure contested 有爭議力。
Contested.
即係佢懷疑你哋烏克蘭嗰邊嘅數據喎，佢話我哋死咗63個啫喎，唔好吹大喎，400個咁樣。Either crime has been verified and across to the site is restricted， 即係如同埋你經過嗰區咧已經係禁止㗎啦，即係限制㗎啦嚇。Either crime has been verified 咩意思？成句啦，呢句我唔好明。兩項聲明均未得到驗證。Either crime has been verified， 均未得。Either 即係話均未，即係兩個都唔得。Either 並且該網站的訪問受到限制。And access the site is restricted。
Neither claim has been verified, and access to the site is restricted.
Neither 唔係 either。Neither claim has been verified.
Neither claim has been verified, and access to the site is restricted.
Neither claim
has been verified, and access to the site is restricted.
Neither claim has been verified, and access to the site is restricted.
Neither claim has been verified, and access to the site is restricted.
Neither claim has been verified。 娛樂新聞係咪不定時做？其實睇下恆常做唔做到，我都唔肯定。咁就娛樂新聞都好易做其實。睇下點樣啦嚇，但係對我就冇乜裨益嘅，即係我係中意做呢啲嘢冇乜收視嘅節目，學下英文啊呢啲學術性嘅節目，但係呢啲就冇乜收視。娛樂節目咧就對我冇即係冇對我冇乜益處，但係可能有啲收視，即係我攞個平衡咯要即係我中意做呢啲即係學下嘢嘅節目，我中意。Leader claim 即係話聲明，兩項聲明未到驗證，其實唔好明啦。一項啫嘛。Leader claim has been verified and access to the site is restricted。即係進入呢個地方啦，係嘛？進入呢個 Donetsk 咧係被禁止係嘛？咁嘅意思係嘛？ Footage apparently from the scene of the attack was posted by the Ukrainian military。Okay，apparently 顯然
apparently,
footage apparently from the scene of the attack apparently from the scene of the attack 即係好顯然，即係一個佢哋嗰個攻擊啦嚇。呢個係提供，呢個係即係烏克蘭嗰邊軍隊提供嘅。Apparently from the scene of the attack 一個被攻擊嘅場景啦嚇，一個影片啊。The Ukrainians' attack on New Year's Day hit buildings in the city of Makiyivkar, where Russian forces were stationed. The Ukrainians' attack on New Year's Day hit a building in the city of Makiyivkar, where Russian forces were stationed. 咁啊，即係烏克蘭嗰邊其實係新年嗰日都有攻擊嘅。攻擊呢個 City of Makiyivkar 呢個地方啦嚇，咁嗰度咧就集中咗啲俄仔嘅。
Makivka,
Makiyivkar 呢個地方嘅。This is extremely rare for Moscow to confirm and battlefield's casualties, casualties 啊，讀 casualties， 即係好少咧俄仔會承認自己會有人死。It is extremely rare for Moscow to confirm any battlefield casualties， 即係戰場上嘅死亡佢好少 confirm。But this was such a deadly attack, says the BBC Russian editor Steve Rosenberg, that staying silent probably wasn't an option. Such a deadly attack. But it was such a deadly attack. 呢個係真係哇致命嘅攻擊啊！咁你保持沉默咧，咁當然唔係一個好嘅選項啦。Wasn't an option， 其實呢句咩意思？但這次是一次如此致命嘅襲擊。BBC 的俄羅斯編輯時格說，保持沉默可能不是一個選擇。OK， 因為佢即係佢真係炸得好勁咯，即係烏克蘭嗰邊好勁喎，真係殺咗佢400人喎。咁佢都話：咁唔講嘢又係唔得嘅，即係咁樣。咁我俄仔咪認咯，咁我係輸，咁點咧？咁啊跟住出無人機啦，就係咁樣。This is the highest number of deaths acknowledged by Moscow in a single incident since the war began 10 months ago。即係已經呢個係最高佢嘅死亡數字，佢確認60幾個，其實應該死400幾個。莫斯科咧，即係喺單事件裏邊佢承認呢個死亡事件，即係有死人嘅呢樣嘢係。佢一直都覺得咧，即係一直都佢都係做個假象話俾即係佢哋嘅人民聽係冇死人嘅。In a statement on Monday, Russian defense ministry Russian defense ministry said Ukrainian forces fired 6 rockets using the US-made HIMARS rocket system at a building housing Russian troops. 2 of them were shut down is added in a statement on Monday。咁俄仔嘅國防部嗰邊啦，佢就話：哇，佢哋咧就射咗6飛嗰啲美國製嘅 HIMARS 嘅 rocket 嗰啲咁嘅火箭炮嘅射咗過嚟咁我哋咧就2飛咧，我哋就射低咗落嚟嘅，咁4飛又射中咗嘅應該咁啦。Igor Jinkin, a pro-Russian commentators earlier said that hundreds has been killed and wounded, although the exact numbers was unknown because of the large number still missing. Igor Genki 呢個親俄嘅人嚟嘅。
Igor Girkin,
A production。
Commentator.
評論員啊，即係親俄嘅評論員。Earlier said that hundreds has been killed and wounded。早前咧就話成過百個咧係受傷被殺嘅。Although the exact number was unknown because of the larger number still missing。Although the exact number， 雖然啦嗰個即係正確數字我哋就唔知嘅，因為已經即係好多人唔見咗啦即係嗰次轟炸啦俾佢用火箭炮炸啦即係俄仔嗰邊俾烏克蘭炸啦The building itself was almost completely destroyed, he said。即係嗰層樓咧係完全地毀滅嘅。He added that the victims were mainly mobilized troops, that is reasons conscripts rather than those who choose to fight. He also said that ammunition was stored in the same buildings as the soldiers making the damage versus。 哇！成段好深喎已經彈藥。Ammunitions。 He added that victims were mainly mobilized troops， 即係啲行動部隊動員部隊，受害者主要是動員部隊
He added that the victims were mainly mobilized troops。
Mobilized troops 一啲行動部隊。That is reasons conscripts。
Conscripts。
應徵者。conscript 係應徵者。That is reason conscripts 即係新兵嚟嘅，rather than those who choose to fight。 rather than those who choose to fight， 而唔係嗰啲咧佢，而不是那些選擇戰鬥嘅人，即係啲新兵嚟嘅。
Rather than those who chose to fight。
He also said ammunitions was stored in the same building， 嗰啲彈藥即係藏喺同一個 building 嗰度。As the soldiers making the damage versus， 彈藥與士兵放埋一齊，使損失更加嚴重。OK， 即係烏克蘭咧就炸咗一個大樓，嗰個大樓裏邊咧就好多新兵嘅，啲人咧就同埋啲彈藥一齊嘅，咁啊所以令到咧嗰個損傷更加嚴重。Almost all of the military equipment was also destroyed, which stood right next to the building without any disguises whatsoever。 咩叫 disguises whatsoever？ 咩
Disguise whatsoever。
disguise whatsoever， 偽裝任何東西咩意思？
Disguise whatsoever。
Disguises whatsoever。 He wrote on Telegram。 成段唔知我講乜啦。Almost all the military equipment was also destroyed， 即係所有啲軍事嗰啲裝備咧就被破壞啦。Which stood right next to the buildings without any， 呢句唔明。咩 was disguised whatsoever 咩意思？
Which stood right next to the building without any disguise whatsoever。
Disguises whatsoever 沒有任何偽裝 ，without any disguise whatsoever。總之就係、咁嗰啲 military equipment 就擺喺嗰個 building 嘅側邊嘅都冇掩飾㗎，真係。Nhs is a well-known military broker who lead Russians back parents when they occupied of large parts of eastern Ukraine in 2014. He was recently found guilty of murders for his part in the shooting down of flight MH17。 Nhs is a well-known military broker。 佢 Nhs 咧就係呢個 Gilkey， 係一個 broker 嚟嘅，一個知名嘅軍事Gherkin。 Gherkin 啊，呢條友咧就係一個知名嘅軍事嘅blogger 啦，即係寫網頁㗎啦，咪 blogger 嗰啲寫網誌㗎啦嚇。Who lead Russian-backed separatist 咩意思 ？Occupy larger parts of eastern Ukraine in 2014 to 2014咩意思？
Who led Russian-backed separatists when they occupied of large parts of eastern Ukraine in 2014?
2014年佔領烏克蘭東部大部分地區時，領導俄羅斯支持的分離主義分子。Who lead Russian-backed separatists?
Who led Russian-backed separatists when they occupied of large parts of eastern Ukraine in 2014?
呢個咪嗰啲 production 嗰啲即係鹽仔啦。佢領導嗰啲俄仔咧，佢係去佔領呢個東面嘅嚇，烏克蘭嘅東面嘅，喺2014年嗰陣時係嘛？He was recently found guilty of murder for his part in the shooting down of a fighter MH14。咁佢最近咧都被判有一個罪行嘅，話佢射落咗一架 MH17咁樣。Despite his hawkish stance, he regularly criticized the Russian military's leadership and their tactics。儘管啦，佢係一個咩 hawkish stance， 他的立場強硬。
Despite his hawkish stance，
儘管他立場強硬 ，he regularly 但係佢都批評俄仔嗰個嘅軍隊嗰個領導能力啦，同埋嗰個嘅策略嘅。
He regularly criticizes the Russian military leadership and their tactics。
佢都即係佢親俄啊，佢都覺得俄仔打仗咧係有啲問題，即係戰術上面有啲問題。According to the Ukrainian military's earlier statement, 300 were wounded in addition to the estimated 400 killed。根據咧烏克蘭軍方嘅早前嘅即係聲明啦嚇，300個咧就係受傷嘅，接近400個咧係死咗嘅嚇，即係俄仔嗰邊係嘛？Ukraine 係邊個死先？Ukraine's army claims， 其實呢個字好驚讀錯。claims Ukraine army claims almost daily to have killed thousands, sometimes hundreds of soldiers in attacks. To have killed thousands or sometimes hundreds of soldiers in attacks， 即係佢哋殺咗嗰啲佢哋俄仔嗰邊士兵，or soldiers in attack。攻擊中的士兵
of soldiers in attacks，
係咯，即係佢殺咗嗰啲俄仔啦嚇，咁好多人啲俄仔又受傷咁樣啦，係嘛？A later statement from the Ukrainian military's general staff said that up to 10 units of enemy military equipment were destroyed and damaged in the strikes, and that the losses of personnel of the occupiers are being specified。哇！啲英文好撚深，我覺得啲軍事英文都好撚深，有時好難理解。佔領者的人員損失是具體的。The losses of personnel of the occupiers are being specified。
The losses of personnel of the occupiers are being specified。
佔領的人員損失是具體的。哇！唔明。The losses of personnel of the occupiers are being specified. A later statement from the Ukrainian military general staff said that up to 10 units of enemy military equipment were destroyed and damaged。話多過10個佢哋嘅嗰啲軍隊，10支軍隊啦，應該係 units 啊，係被破壞啦，同埋損傷嘅喺嗰個嘅襲擊裏邊啊。And the loss of the personnel of the occupiers are being specified。總之佢哋嘅損失係肯定啦，係被確認啦，係嘛？佔領者人員損失是具體即係佢哋佔領咗啲地方嘛，咁就佔領者嗰邊就係。Ukraine has not confirmed the strikes were carried out with HIMARS missiles, maintaining a long-held strategy of not releasing specific details about its attack. Missiles。咁我哋唔會即係 Ukraine 啦，即係梗係唔會公開話，喂呢個攻擊究竟係用咩導彈去射啦？咁呢個係一個長期嘅即係策略嚟㗎嘛，係嘛？梗係唔會講俾你聽，我哋用咩戰術啦？總之你死咗好多人啦，總之就係 Donbass、Donetsk、Mariupol。咁好多地方咧都係俾俄仔佔領咗，而家打翻轉頭咯，烏克蘭嗰邊。開始明啦，哇，好深啊！呢啲英文，但係都深深地咁都解通咗少少啦，叫做大概嗰個意思係咁樣。OK，講住咁多，拜拜。